Wayne County basketball fans, welcome back into Big Oldies Radio. District semifinal game here for District 11. Lady Cats with a 34-18 advantage. It's going to be Lady Cat basketball to start the second half. Swings the ball over to Mary Grace Littleton. Littleton back around to Odell at the top of the key. Odell finds Presley Daniel. Now Daniel works it back around to Odell. Odell back over to Littleton. Littleton dribbles, comes inside the three-point mark, goes up, shot no good, but the rebound right there collected by Presley Daniel. The putback literally hung on the rim. I thought that thing was laid long enough we could lay down and take a nap.
Both shots there were kind of hanging up there.
Shot no good. Rebound collected by Frank Hughes. Now the pass ahead to Addie Music. Music goes to Durbin. Durbin right under the basket. No good. The rebound collected by Battles. Now Battles passes out and gets the ball out to Ava Bryant. Bryant swings it back over to Music. Lady Cats supplying that pressure here to start the second half, and we're going to get a foul called on the defensive end of the floor.
Should be on Mary Graves.
I believe it's going to go against Littleton. Littleton picks up a foul. That's going to be her first team foul. Frank Hughes basketball. They get the ball across to Shamer. Shamer tries to pass over to Durbin. Durbin not ready for the ball. The ball goes out of bounds off of Frank Hughes. So that's going to turn the ball back over to the Lady Cats.
Well, I was sitting there watching. I was trying to figure out what they're going to run. I was trying to figure out where she was going to go because we would have been overloaded on this floor if she would have kept coming on onto this side. My goodness. Can't get words out.
Odels gets the ball across to Ava Ashley. Back to Odels. Odels now to Bryson, and Bryson gets Ashley under the basket. Ashley puts up a shot. She kind of spins around the defense, and she's going to get fouled there underneath the basket. That's going to be foul on Durbin. That should be her third foul. First team foul against Frank Hughes here. No, excuse me, they're going to call Battles with that one. So 2 fouls now against Laura Beth Battles. First team foul against Frank Hughes. That's going to put Ashley at the line, and her first shot is up and through. Ashley's second shot now on the way, and that one's going to be good as well. So Ava Ashley 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Makes it a 36-18 basketball game.
Gym's really starting to fill up here, folks. We got Collinwood, Frank Hughes, and some Prairie County folks starting to really put this floor up. They're going to pass the ball over. It's deflected and stolen away by the Lady Cats.
Bryson with the basketball passes over to Ava Bryant, Ashley, excuse me. There's too many Avas on the floor. Now the pass over to Mary Grace Littleton in the corner. Mary Grace passes up the shot. Instead, she passes it back out to Odels. Odels with the basketball at the top of the key, going to reset the offense with Lady Cats. She gives it over to Littleton. Littleton gives the ball to Daniel. Daniel has Kate Bryson underneath. Bryson back out to Littleton, back over to Odels, and now Adeline going to reset. Swings it over to Littleton. Littleton back in the middle to Ava Ashley. Ashley back out to Odels. Lady Cats moving the ball pretty well, but Lady Lions playing fantastic defense right now, not giving anything up. And
I was just about to
shot, and she's going to get fouled there by Kate Bryson. So that's going to put Ava Bryant at the line to shoot 2 shots there. I don't know, it looked to me like Kate was in pretty good position, had her hands up in the air, but.
Well, I think when he called the foul shot, but I think when he called it, I don't think there was contact.
Bryant's first shot is up and no good. Second shot off the front of the iron, and that one's no good as well. Kate Bryson now with 2 fouls on the floor, 2 team fouls against the Lady Cats. Now the pass by Bryson. She gives it over to Presley Daniel. Daniel drives it to the middle of the lane, and she puts it off the glass right through the cylinder. Lady Cats advantage now 40-18.
I really like that look right there. I actually think she was aiming for the other girl, but Presley stuck her hand up, got it.
Adeline Odell in the trap. As soon as Shamer came across the timeline, Odell and Bryson right there trapping her down. Kate Bryson takes the pass, brings it back up the floor. Her layup attempt is no good, but Adeline Odell right there with the rebound and the putback.
That's her first 2 points of the game that I have.
Yep. Now Music brings the ball back up the floor. She gets it across the timeline to Battles. The Lady Cats trap Battles immediately. She gets the ball out to Shamer and tries to pass it down to Music, but Mary Grace Littleton steps in front of it. Pass ahead to Kate Bryson. Now Bryson gives it back to Ava Ashley. Ashley over to Odels in the corner. Adeline's three-pointer is up and good. Adeline Odels with 3. Makes it a 45-18 game with 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. And now Coach Morris is going to take a timeout with 4:28 to play. It's going to be a full timeout that he's going to take to try to settle in his team.
Lady Cats start heating up right there, and Coach Morris did the smart thing, calling the timeout. I wish he didn't. I wish we kept rolling, but it's a smart move by Coach Morris there. It was a good shot right there by Addie. It was beautiful the way she set up just straight, and as soon as it left her fingers, I knew it was good.
Well, it's kind of eerie, Will, because we started the game, Lady Cats, with a 9-0 run.
Yeah.
And right here at the start of the third quarter, at 4:30 to go, Lady Cats are on a 9-0 run to start the second half of the game. So it's kind of crazy to think here we are, and it's exactly what we said during the halftime when the Lady Cats came back out for the third quarter and they started applying that half-court pressure, creating turnovers, getting some easy points.
I like it. Coach Ashley, keep doing it. Keep get it done. Get it done. I don't know what's wrong with my words tonight, brother.
I don't know.
Listen, I think
timeout is completed now. The Lady Cats back on the floor. It is going to be Frank Hughes basketball. And Lineberry checks into the game for Frank Hughes. She's going to go to the baseline and handle the inbounds. She's going to pass it into Music. Music's going to bring it up the floor. Lady Cats showing a 2-2-1 defense here. And here it is. As soon as Music comes across the timeline, the trap is going to be there. They pass it over to Battles in the corner. Battles is trapped immediately. She's barely able to get the ball to Music. Music trying to get the ball underneath the basket. The bounce pass to Bryant, not able to be collected. So that's going to go out of bounds off of Frank Hughes and turn the ball over to the Lady Cats.
You know, that pressure is really hurting the Lady Lions right now. They've got 5 turnovers here in this quarter with the first 4 minutes of this third quarter.
Now Presley Daniel goes up, shows a shot fake, and finds a cutting Mary Grace Littleton. Littleton was all alone underneath the basket, and she got it to her for the easy finish. Lady Cats extend their lead now on an 11-0 run here to start the third quarter. Lady Lions, I don't believe, have any points at all in this half so far. We're more than halfway through the quarter. There they are. Addie Music picks up the first 2 points, and she stops the bleeding on the run. So it's a 47-20 game now. Pass ahead to Littleton. Littleton dribbles inside. She hands the ball to Ashley. Ashley back out to Odles. Odles with a three-pointer. Little strong off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound collected by Addie Music. And Music's going to bring the ball back up the floor for Frank Hughes.
That wasn't a bad shot selection by her, but I'd like to see Littleton pull up with that little short corner shot there and drain it.
Now the pass across to Ava Bryant. Bryant's shot is up. No good. But she is going to get fouled by Presley Daniel. So Daniel is going to pick up a foul there. That's going to put Ava Bryant on the line to shoot 2. Presley Daniel's second foul of the game, third team foul against against Wayne County here in the third quarter of action.
AB here, she had a chance to put some points on the board early in the third quarter, and she wasn't able to capitalize with the free throws, but she was able to knock that one down. So we'll see what we got going here on the second.
So the first one good for Ava Bryant. Now her second shot is up. Checking into the game for the Lady Cats, Cabry Carroll and number 11, Callie Thompson, come into the game for Wayne County as Mary Grace Littleton and Kate Bryson go to the bench. Bryant 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. Cuts it down to a 47-22 basketball game. Now the pass across to Callie Thompson. Thompson's going to get tied up underneath. We're going to jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to be with Frank Hughes. So that's going to turn the ball back over to the Lady Lions.
Don't pick your dribble up right there. That's the only way to avoid situations like that.
Yep. Pass over to Addie Music, and Music's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Lions. She passes over to Ava Bryant. Bryant swings it across the court to Durbin. Durbin back out to Music at the top of the key. That Music comes around the screen on the left. Instead, she stops, throws it back across to the corner for Ava Bryant. The pass just a little too high, out of bounds off of Bryant. Turnover to the Lady Cats. Odell brings the ball across and passes ahead to Cabry Carroll. Carroll wide open there. Instead of shooting, she gives the ball back over to Odell. Odell swings it over to Presley Daniel. Daniel puts up a little runner, no good. But the rebound tapped out of bounds off of Frank Hughes. So the Lady Cats are going to remain with possession here underneath the baseline, under the basket on our end of the floor.
Going to get a box set here, and she's going to cut across. Cabry's going to have it. She's going to swing it up there. I wonder what their look was right there. I wonder if it was Ava on the backside, maybe.
I don't know. I'm not sure what they were trying to do, but whatever it was, Frank Hughes was able to cut it off. But now Odell gets the ball out at the three-point line, and she finds Cabry Carroll cutting to the basket. Cabry not able to convert, but she is going to get fouled. That one's going to go against Laura Beth Battles. That's her third foul, second team foul against the Lady Lions here in the third quarter.
Take your time here. Knock these down.
Carroll's first free throw is up and good. And Cabry Carroll's second shot is up, and that one's off the front of the iron. No good there. Rebound collected by Ava Bryant. Bryant gets the ball ahead to Lineberry, and Lineberry gives the ball back to Music, who's going to bring the ball up the floor. She gets it across to Bryant. Bryant swings it across to Durbin. Durbin back out to Music, over to Bryant on the elbow. Bryant passes inside to Laura Beth Battles, and Battles goes up and finishes.
That's a nice look by the Lady Lions right there.
Yeah, Lady Lions did a good job. Nice find, nice feed, nice finish. Now the pass along the baseline, cut off and stolen by Laura Beth Battles, and Battles gets the ball back to Music, and we're going to get a foul called. I believe that one's going to go against Kylie Thompson, and Thompson picks up another foul. That's going to be 14 fouls now against the Lady Cats. That's Kylie's second foul of the game. 48-24, Wayne County Lady Cats have doubled up the Frank Hughes Lady Lions. Now Bryant with the ball in the corner, gets it across over to Durbin. Now Durbin passes back out to Music. Lady Lions are doing a good job of shutting down the pressure now on the half court. They've found something that's working for them. And now
the Lady Cats have went to a 2-2-1 as well, so that helps their situation a little bit.
Bryant dribbles around, and she's going to get fouled. Kylie Thompson is going to pick up her third foul of the game. That's going to be now 5 team fouls against the Lady Cats. That's going to put Frank Hughes in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter, and that's going to put Ava Bryant at the line to shoot 2. Ava's been pretty good from the free throw line.
4 for 6. She's 4 for 6 tonight, so we'll see what we got here.
First shot's off the front of the iron, no good. Now, Shallon Smith and Kate Bryson check back into the game for the Lady Cats as Kylie Thompson and Adeline Odles come to the bench.
I like to see Shallon getting a little bit more into the rotation here.
Bryant's second shot is up, and it rolls in. So that one's going to be good. 1 for 2 on that trip. Makes it a 48-25 basketball game. Tabor Carroll with the basketball now for the Lady Cats. Passes back around to Shallon Smith. Smith back over to Kate Bryson. Gives it to Presley Daniel in the corner. Daniel drives the baseline. Finds Tabor Carroll underneath. Carroll just a little too strong on the layup there. Off the mark, no good.
That's a nice look by Presley. She gives you a ball like that, you got to do your best to knock that down.
Now, Bryant with the basketball.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a call here. What's
I don't know if it was on Presley or Shallon, but I saw the hands go up and fall down on top of her. So they're going to call
that one's going to go against Presley Daniel. So Presley Daniel picks up her third foul. Lady Cats already have put the Lady Lions in the bonus. That's going to put Ava Bryant back at the line to shoot 2 again.
She's 5 for 8 right now, so her free throw percentages are pretty good. I can make that 6 for 9.
First shot is up and good. Now Presley Daniel is going to come to the bench as Mary Grace Littleton checks back into the game for the Lady Cats. Bryant's second shot is up, and it is good as well. 2 for 2 on that trip for Ava Bryant. Makes it a 48-27 basketball game. Inbounds comes to Ava Ashley, who's going to bring the ball up the floor. She passes ahead to Shallon Smith. Smith back over to Tabor Carroll. Finds Kate Bryson in the corner. Bryson finds Carroll once again, and Carroll dishes it right back to Bryson, who knocks down the three-pointer from the corner. Give Kate Bryson another 3 points there. Makes it a 51-27 game. We got 34 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Bryant swinging, tries to get the ball across the Battles, but Tabor Carroll read it, stepped right in front of the ball, and stole it away, and then she gets knocked to the floor going on the other end there. Incidental contact, no foul called.
Do you think she lost it and she picked it up, and when she tried to pick it up, it went behind her and Tabor smacked it maybe?
Looks that way.
That's just speculating here.
I don't know, but, man, she got something there. Lady Cats with possession here. The inbounds comes to Shallon Smith. Now Tabor Carroll with the ball over on the corner. Gets across the court to Littleton. Now back over to Carroll. Carroll swings it around. Kate Bryson with the elbow shot for 3 off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound chased down by Littleton. Littleton back out to Bryson. We got 5 seconds to go. Bryson off the front of the iron. Rebound collected by Lady Cats. The shot no good. At the end of the third quarter, your score, Wayne County 51, Frank Hughes 27. Stay right here with us for fourth quarter action. This is District Championship Basketball on Big Oldies Radio. Real quick, or can we hold off to the end of this game? to Big Oldies Radio. At the start of the fourth quarter, your score, the Wayne County Lady Cats 51, the Frank Hughes Lady Lions 27. It's going to be Wayne County basketball here as we begin the fourth quarter. On the floor for Wayne County, the starting five: Mary Grace Littleton, Ava Ashley, Presley Daniel, Kate Bryson, and Adeline Odell. For Frank Hughes, it's going to be Lineberry, Durbin, Music, Battles, and Bryant. Presley Daniel with the ball. She gets it back out to Kate Bryson. Bryson passes over to Littleton. Littleton drives, goes up, puts up a shot, and Littleton able to convert. Another 2 points from Mary Grace Littleton, and she's having one of the best games we've seen her have all season.
Yes, she is. Good shot selection, way to move. She got bumped a little bit and played through the contact. I like it.
Ava Bryant with the basketball passes over to Addie Music. Now Music dribbles back around, goes inside to Battles. Battles puts up the shot. It's going to be no good. Nice defense there by Presley Daniel to affect that shot. Ava Ashley able to collect the rebound, and she passes ahead to Kate Bryson. And Kate Bryson just goes straight to the basket. She takes it all the way to the rim, lays it in. 2 more points for Kate Bryson. 55-27 the score now. 7:08 to play.
I thought Battles was about to straight throw that through the wall.
Mm-hmm. Now Battles has the basketball on the other end of the floor. She swings it around and gives it back out to Ava Bryant. Excuse me. Now Bryant dribbles around, and we're going to get a foul call. Really, they're going to call that one on Ava Ashley, saying that she blocked her, and that's going to be Ava's first foul of the game, first team foul against Wayne County here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I instantly, I couldn't really tell from everybody standing right there, but I looked over at Coach Molly, and she didn't seem surprised. So
Now the pass inside. Laura Beth Battles running into the basket, had good position, goes up and finishes. Frank Hughes going to get another 2 points, makes it a 55-29 ball game. Now inside pass to Ava Ashley. Ashley immediately triple teamed, and we're going to get a travel call.
Oh,
they're going to call a travel against Wayne County. That's going to turn the ball over.
I was over here marking fouls. I thought.
Oh no, they're actually calling a foul against Ava there. I don't see what they're saying. She hooked her, and so that's going to that's Ava's second foul. That's going to give 2 fouls now to Wayne County here in the fourth quarter, and that's going to turn the ball back over to Frank Hughes. I thought they called a travel on her, but they're going to call her for some sort of a hook or something. I'm not sure.
I'm not going to lie. I thought it was instantly a foul. They're going to call a legal screen here.
Now we're going to get an illegal screen called on the other end of the floor, and that should go against Durbin. If so, that'll be her 4th foul, and that'll be the first team foul against Frank Hughes here in the first quarter. Excuse me, that's 3 now against Durbin. 3 against Durbin. So Odell brings the ball up the floor for the Lady Cats. They get the ball over to Littleton. Littleton back out to Daniel. Daniel dribbles down, and she finds Mary Grace Littleton on the baseline. Littleton goes up and converts the layup for the easy finish. 57-29 with 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter of action.
She has 17 on the night.
I love it. Music brings the ball back up the floor. She gets the ball to Shamer. Shamer swings it back around to Battles. Battles tries to get it across the floor to Bryant, but Ava Ashley steps in front of the ball, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Cats. Now we've got substitutions coming into the game and a complete line change for the Lady Cats as Carly LeBombard, Kylie Thompson, Izzy Skay, Shalyn Smith, and Kaylee Carroll are going to check into the game for the Lady Cats with 5:45 to go.
Yeah, it looks like the Lady Cats, or Coach Molly, is going to give our starters a little bit of rest time, get ready for tomorrow, and also gives our younger girls some experience that I love to see.
We love to see that. Shamer with the basketball. She dribbles around, gets the ball over to Music. Music with a 3-pointer on the elbow. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound collected there by Izzy Scaife. Scaife loses the basketball. Laura Beth Battles right there to reclaim it. And Laura Beth just turns around and puts it in for 2 more for Frank Hughes. Now Shalyn Smith brings the ball up the floor for the Lady Cats. She passes over to Caber Carroll. Carroll gets the ball back over to Izzy Scaife. Scaife back out to Shalyn Smith, over to LeBombard, over to Kylie Thompson in the corner. Thompson gets it back out to Scaife, over to Carroll. Lady Cats moving the ball very effectively around the perimeter.
Good ball movement.
Nice. Yeah, the Lady Cats just moving the ball around, not letting the Lady Lions settle in defensively. Now Caber Carroll drives the middle, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound collected by Battles. And Frank Hughes with the basketball, going to bring the ball up the floor. We got 4:40 to play here in the game. 57-31 your score. Wayne County out in front. Music with the basketball. She brings it around the screen passes it over to Shamer in the corner. Shamer gets it back out top to Music. Music now dribbles, and the ball knocked away and stripped from behind by Izzy Scaife. Now Scaife with the basketball, coming back up the floor. She's going to be a little too strong on the layup to finish, and the ball out of bounds, last touch by Frank Hughes. Look at Izzy Scaife trying to get in transition.
Hey, you know, she could have got her controlled her momentum right there. She might have made that basket. It was a nice little shot fake.
And now the inbounds pass goes to Izzy Scaife right underneath, and she goes for the layup immediately. The shot, no good, but she is going to be fouled. That foul is going to go against number 25. That's Juliana Durbin, who's picking up her 4th foul of the game. That's going to be 2 team fouls against the Lady Lions here in the 4th quarter. And that's going to put Izzy Scaife at the line to shoot 2 shots. First shot up for good for Izzy Scaife. Now Harper O'Neill checks into the game for Frank Hughes as Shamer comes to the bench for a little bit of a breather.
Nice shot by you. You knocked this one down too.
Scaife taking her time. The second shot is up, and that one's going to be good as well. Izzy Scaife 2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line. And with 4:16 to go, the Lady Cats with a 59-31 advantage. Pass across over to Ava Bryant, Bryant goes inside to Laura Beth Battles. Battles drives through the defense.
Good defense.
The defense was there. She just split the defense, not able to finish. But then they stripped the ball away, and they're coming back the other direction. Battles goes up, tries to finish it off there, but instead she's going to get fouled. That's going to go against Cabry Carroll. That's her first foul of the game, 3rd team foul against Wayne County. And that's going to put Laura Beth Battles at the line to shoot 2 shots here.
Our first quarter she was 2 for 2, so.
That one rattles off the front, off the back, off the window, and through. So Laura Beth knocks down the first shot. Now Laura Beth's second shot is up, and that one's off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound contested underneath the basket, eventually brought out by Bryant. And Bryant passing over, tries to get the ball to Harper O'Neill. Cabry Carroll comes out of the scrum with it. Now Cabry one-on-one on the other end of the floor. Layup, no good. Izzy Scaife on the trail, gets the rebound, tries to put back, not able to get it to fall. And Laura Beth Battles gets the ball, clearing out the rebound there. So it's Frank Hughes basketball as Music brings the ball back up the floor. She gets the ball over to Battles. Battles now wants to swing it inside. There's nobody there. She gives it to Harper O'Neill, and the drive to the basket as she gives it back to Battles. Battles is going to get fouled. The shot is no good. That one's going to go against Izzy Scaife. Scaife picks up her first foul of the game. That's 4 team fouls now against Wayne County here in the 4th quarter. 3:23 to go. Next foul is going to put the Lady Lions into bonus. Battles' first shot is up and good. And we got some more substitutions checking in for the Lady Cats. Kinsley Miller, number 20, number 24, Emma Green, and number 21, Emerson Canfield, check into the game for the Lady Cats.
We got some good quality minutes here for the Lady Cats. I like to see that.
Battle's second free throw is good. At the inbounds to LeBombard, she passes ahead to Emerson Canfield. Canfield pulls up, passes back to LeBombard. Now Carly works. She loses the handle. Izzy Scaife able to get the ball back and prevent the turnover. Now the pass over to Emma Green, back to LeBombard. LeBombard swings it over to Emerson Canfield, who finds Kinsley Miller in the corner. Miller gets it back out to Green, back over to LeBombard, over to Scaife. Izzy Scaife right there on the elbow. She gives it back out to Canfield. Canfield's 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound collected by Frank Hughes, and the Lady Lions going to bring the ball back up the floor.
I know Canfield hasn't quite found it yet, out here with her first year playing, but that girl does have a shot on her. So
yes,
if she gets it figured out, and as far as in the game, she's going to be a big scorer too.
Yeah, I think so. Now Battles has the ball, and she drives to the basket. She's going to get fouled. That's going to be 5 team fouls now against the Wayne County Wildcats. So the Lady Cats now put Frank Hughes in the bonus with 2:37 to go. The Lady Lions will be shooting the rest of the way. Izzy Scaife responsible for that foul. That's her second foul of the game. And the first shot for Battles is up and good. Now checking into the game for Frank Hughes is going to be Lineberry, Shamer, and number 21, Mallory Mitchell comes into the game as substitutions come in here. Battles good on both of those shots. Now the pass ahead to Emma Green. Green working around loses the handle, able to get it back, gives it over to Canfield. Canfield back out to LeBombard, who's going to reset. She gets it over to Izzy Scaife. Scaife back around to Canfield. Canfield gives the ball to Green. Kinsley Miller now with the basketball. She passes back to LeBombard, who dribbles, drives, and pulls up at the free throw line. It's going to be no good, but she's going to get fouled. That foul's going to go against Mallory Mitchell. That's going to be her first foul of the game. Excuse me, Lineberry picking up the foul. Number 12, not 21.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, sorry. At 12-21, you know.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? That's 3 team fouls now against Frank Hughes here in the fourth quarter. LeBombard's first shot off the mark, no good. Now Ava Bryant checks back into the game for Frank Hughes as Laura Beth Battles goes to the bench. LeBombard's second shot off the mark, no good. And out of bounds, last touch by Frank Hughes.
It's our ball.
He signaled black ball, and then
white ball.
He signaled our ball, and then everybody went like they were going the other direction. Now LeBombard right under the basket, inbounds to Izzy Scaife. Scaife gets it over to Canfield. We need to space out a little bit better here. Canfield passes around to Green. Green gives the ball over, and she's going to shuffle her feet there. Well, he blew the whistle, but didn't give the call. I'm sure as a travel.
Yeah, he did. It was that ref over there.
Oh, it was that ref over yonder.
Yeah,
okay. So with 1:55 to go here in the contest, Wayne County 59, Frank Hughes 36. Shamer passes over to Lineberry. Lineberry swings around, gives it underneath to Bryant. Bryant back out to Shamer. Shamer works around the corner and gets it back out to Ava Bryant. Bryant finds Lineberry cutting in the middle. Lineberry pulls up and misses her shot. Rebound collected by Emma Green. Wayne County with the basketball. And now Emma Green's going to bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Cats. She gives the ball over to LeBombard. LeBombard drives the lane, kicks out to Izzy Scaife, who pulls up no good. Rebound collected by Mallory Mitchell. And she gives the ball over to Lineberry. Lineberry passes back to Bryant, and Bryant going to bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Lions. She gives the ball over to Lineberry. Now Lineberry dribbles out, top of the key, gives it over to Shamer. Shamer over to O'Neal. O'Neal tries to go inside to Lineberry, and
late call.
Yeah, there's a late call there. It looked like the Lady Cats were going to come out with it, but a foul going to be committed by the Lady Cats. That's going to go against Kinsley Miller. That'll be her first foul of the game. And the Lady Lions already in the bonus, so that's going to put Sophie Lineberry at the line to shoot 2 shots.
Well, she come around her right there. She might have got her with a little body. I don't think so, but it's still a nice play by Kinsley. Good job.
Lineberry's first shot is up and good. Second shot for Lineberry is on the way, and that one's going to be good as well. We got 1 minute to play here in the contest. Wayne County is going to come out victorious in this one and advance to the district championship tomorrow. We'll wait and see who they're going to play, as the Collinwood and Perry County game is going to be immediately following this game. Mike Rushing is going to be on the call for that one, so you guys stick around, and we're going to have that action for you as well. Pass inside to Emma Green. Green splits through the defense, just a little too strong on the shot. Miller gets the rebound and goes up, tries to put it back, but it's going to be no good, and Frank Hughes is going to come out with it. Now Lineberry passes back across over Lineberry with the ball. I'm not sure who that is. Who's 5?
I don't have it. Oh, yeah, dude. It's Grace.
Grace Cannon.
Yeah.
Lineberry gets a pass back and knocks down the 3-pointer from the elbow. 59-41. Now LeBombard with the basketball. She's just going to dribble it out, and that's going to take us to the end of the game. Your final score is going to be Wayne County 59, Frank Hughes 41. Stick right here with us. We'll have final stats and analysis. You're listening to District Championship Basketball on Big Oldies Radio. Wayne County basketball fans, welcome back into Big Oldies Radio. Wayne County victorious over the Frank Hughes Lady Lions, 59-41, your final score. Will, I think you're still working to try to get some stats together for us, right?
I got him, brother.
All right, what do you got for us, brother?
Ready to go. I'm always getting just in time. I'm going to start with the Lady Lions. Great job, Lady Lions. Good fight. To start with the scores here, we got number 4, Addie Music with 5. Number 10, Ava Bryant, she had 12. Number 24, Laura Beth Battles had 19. And number 12, Sophie Limeberry, ended the game with 5 points there in the fourth quarter for a total of 41 for tonight. And for your Wayne County High School Lady Cats, we've got number 14, Kate Bryson with 12. Number 25, Ava Ashley with 6. Number 32, Mary Grace Littleton leading the Lady Cats tonight with 17 points. Number 33, Addie Odell with 5. Number 42, Presley Daniel with 14. Number 3, Kadri Carroll had 3. And off of she had 2 points there in the first quarter, and then she hit 1 of 2 for free throws in the third. So, and then number 44, Easy Scaife, coming in off the bench there, getting 2 free throws tonight with a total score tonight of 59. So, great job, Lady Cats. You're advancing to the district championship game tomorrow night against either the Perry County Lady Vikings or against the Collinwood Trojanettes. So, this next game, I know we're not here to talk about that, but this should probably be a pretty good little matchup.
I agree, and we'll look forward to see who we're going to be playing. We're going to sit here and watch it, but for right now, we're going to turn the booth over to Mike and Brian. They're going to bring you the Collinwood games, Collinwood Perry County here for the ladies game, and then immediately following that, Perry County and Collinwood boys will get started here for the district championship semifinals. We'll wait and see who Wayne County Lady Cats are going to play in the championship tomorrow night, and we're looking forward to bringing that action. But stick around here with us on Big Oldies Radio. We're going to hand the booth over to Mike and Brian, and they'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. You're listening to District Championship Basketball on Big Oldies.